Today I'm going to be discussing why a repricer is absolutely crucial to have when selling on Amazon FBA. I personally use a repricer called Profit Protector Pro, and I highly recommend their repricer because it has built-in algorithms right into the program that allow you to make as much money as possible, and hence the name Profit Protector Pro. So getting right into it, why should you use a repricer when selling on Amazon FBA? Well, the main reason that you should use a repricer is because likely your competitors are already using a repricer. So if you're starting out at a huge disadvantage compared to your competitors if you are not using a repricer. Reason being is, let's just say you have an item that's $99.99 and your competitor has their repricer set up to beat you by 1 cent, and that will likely allow them to get more time in the buy box, which is obviously what we want as Amazon sellers. So if they're getting more time in the buy box by a 1 cent discount from your price, then wouldn't you want to beat their price by, say, 1 more cent and have it at $99.98 or $99.97, and from there make more sales? Well, that's just one way to go about it. The repricing strategy that I use on Profit Protector Pro is called Super Aggressive Dominator, and basically this is their most aggressive repricer, which basically allows you to make as many sales as possible. Maybe your profit isn't going to be as high as some of the other ones, but I want to move units quickly, turn stuff over and over again so that I can reinvest those profits into additional inventory and constantly grow my sales, grow my profits, and grow my inventory. So that's the one that I personally use, and it has been actually mind-blowing how many more sales I have made as a result of using this program. Prior to this, I had used one repricer in the past, and then I stopped using a repricer for quite some time, and I was manually repricing. When you're manually repricing, it is insane how much time it takes. Even if you just have like 100 different SKUs, you have to go through each and every one, and like I said, your competitors are likely already using repricers. So the second you go and put $99.97, and within 5 minutes or within a few minutes, that repricer of your competitors has already put their price to $99.96, giving you a disadvantage. So the nice thing with Profit Protector Pro is it's not always just a race to the bottom. Like certain repricers that you'll use, it will just be a race to the bottom. They'll just want to get you to basically to your min price, and you're going to lose out on profits. That's why I personally like this program. And if you guys do want to get a trial of Profit Protector Pro, all you have to do is click the link down below to get signed up, and you can get a free trial. So that's one of the reasons, is basically your competitors are already using it. The second reason is the time savings. As I had just said earlier, it has saved me a ton of time from when I was not using a repricer to now using one. And when I was manually doing all of my repricing, it took a lot of time. And now that I'm using the repricer, I don't have to spend a bunch of time on that. Why was I not using a repricer for quite some time? The main reason is I didn't find one that I really liked. I tried a few different ones, and yeah, I just wasn't happy with it. I tried Amazon's that comes with Seller Central that you don't have to pay anything for. It sucks. It just wants to get you to your lowest price, as I was saying. So that's where I've been really happy with how Profit Protector Pro has went, because it has allowed me to make more sales, make more profit, but also save me a bunch of time. So that's the second thing, is time savings. Third, as I've talked about already, you're going to make more profit. So let me give you an example of an item. Let's just say you're selling it for $199.99. And that's the minimum you're willing to sell it for, but that's the price you have set on Amazon Seller Central. So if you are not using a repricer and you're not manually repricing, then that price is just going to stay at $199.99. Now, with a repricer, you get to put a min and a max price in. So if your minimum is $199.99 and your maximum is $299.99, then that would mean that you literally have nothing to lose, because the lowest price that it's going to go is at your current price. The highest price it's going to go is $100 more than what you're currently selling it for. So not only is that going to help you to increase your profits, but it's going to help you to also compete a lot more, get more buy box wins, and you have nothing to lose because you're only going to make more money by using a repricer. So that's the third reason. Now, there is obviously the time savings, the more profit, the fact that your competitors are using it, but there's also something else that the repricer allows you to do that helps a lot when it comes to selling on Amazon. And that is, you can set your repricer to reprice certain items and you can leave other items. There might be an item that you have that, there's certain items where they have like a minimum or a maximum price that you're allowed. And say you're already at that maximum price and that's where you want it to sell, then on a certain item like that, you wouldn't need to use a repricer. And so that's the nice thing, is you get to select each and every SKU that you want to use and have repriced, whereas other ones will be like other repricers that I've used in the past. They just want one rule and it will apply to all your SKUs. Whereas this is nice that you can go in and individually do each SKU. So certain SKUs you might want to reprice, certain SKUs you might not want to, and that's the beauty of using this program. Here's an example of an item where I was selling this Hot Wheels set, a huge set, like a play set, and it was selling, I believe it was $129.99. And it was sitting for a while. I was competing against Amazon and I couldn't compete with them. And so I think I had 80 units of inventory, and I started repricing it with Profit Protector Pro. And in conjunction with using Profit Protector Pro, Amazon went out of stock. So instead of selling it for $129.99, I ended up selling them closer to $150 and right around that price. And I sold all 80 units within a month and a half. And those items had been sitting there for quite some time. So that's just an example. Obviously, the repricer helped me to make more money, but the repricer wasn't the only reason that I made those sales. It was also in part to Amazon going out of stock. So I just want to be transparent with you guys that you're not just going to use the repricer and you're going to make a ton more money. You will make more money, definitely, but it's not going to be the end all be all of your business that, the second you start using it, you're going to make way more money. No, not necessarily. You definitely will make more money than you did before, but it's not going to be like insane either because of Amazon's maximum price. They have certain items where they have the maximum price that you can put an item on sale for. So I've run into that too before, where I've had to actually get items sent back because they were selling at a much higher price when I purchased them, and then Amazon inputted that pricing policy, and so I had to send that stuff back. So certain items it's not going to make sense for, but the majority it's going to help you to make more money on. So all in all, I highly recommend using a repricer like Profit Protector Pro when running an Amazon FBA business. It's going to help you against your competitors. It's going to help you to save time. It's going to help you to make more money. And it's going to allow you the flexibility to pick and choose which items you actually want to reprice and pick and choose your min and maxes. So what I would recommend, if you're just getting started with Profit Protector Pro, let's say you just sign up, what I would recommend is go through all of your inventory, put your minimum price as your current price. So basically what I mean by that is everything that you have currently priced, input that price into the minimum, and then put for your max whatever extra you would want to make on that item, within reason. If it's a $9.99 item, don't go and say you want to sell it for $500. That's just not realistic. But within reason, put for your max, and it's going to allow you to just make more money, be in the buy box more, and make more sales. So that's my explanation on why I recommend repricers. And if you do want to get signed up with Profit Protector Pro, all you have to do is click the link down below and get signed up today for that free trial. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notifications for every time that I post a video. Thanks for watching.